It's a multi-million-dollar view that just got a bit better. Over a matter of months, vandals have destroyed 265 trees along a waterfront reserve in the affluent North Shore suburb of Willoughby.
When I first found out about this destruction, I was devastated. It brought a tear to my eye, particularly when I came down and had a look for myself.
Chainsawed, hacked, poisoned, killed. Some of the trees 80 to 100 years old. The suspected root of the problem...
The vandalism is pretty much a selfish act of entitlement. For what? For somebody's view so that they could see the water?
The arrogance and sense of entitlement that lies behind that I find breathtaking.
John is president of the Willoughby Environmental Protection Association. He's lived in the area for 25 years and this act has outraged the community.
Condemnation and disgust, disbelief. It's just remarkable that somebody feels that they've got the right to destroy this community asset of great beauty.
The scene of the crime spanning 3,600 square metres, the size of 14 tennis courts, a rubber glove and what looks like a bottle of poison found in the scrub.
See here all the holes it drilled for the poison. This is a really old banksia, but it's not actually that high. Why they have to kill it.
The long-term environmental impact of this act, far-reaching.
There's been extensive use of poisons here. That poison would go into the soil, run down this very steep slope, and it would pose a risk to animals that forage in the soil or dig in the soil. Poisons can also get into Middle Harbour.
Council desperately searching for the sapling slaughterers, offering up a $10,000 reward for information.
It must have been a premeditated act. Obviously, there's 265 trees or bushes that have been decimated, and we really are appealing for anybody to come forward to give us any information whatsoever they have that will lead to a criminal prosecution.
And these acts aren't isolated. Tree vandalism is a problem plaguing Australia's coastline. Right now, local councils can slap tree vandals with an on-the-spot $3,000 fine. That can jump to $110,000 if the tree is endangered or heritage listed, and can go as high as $1.1 million if the matter ends up in court. The perpetrator could also face jail time. And Sydney councils are calling on the New South Wales government to do more to punish those who damage the state's environment, all in the name of a better view.
Love to see the New South Wales government do more. We're really keen to work with other councils to ensure that this sort of thing doesn't continue to happen.
For now, this is the only justice the Willoughby locals can serve.
We've already got banners standing, and I would be pushing very strongly for those banners to remain for a very long time.
$10,000 reward to work out or to help find who might have been responsible for this. And you've got to think that, like, you know, it's 265 trees that have been killed, bushes that have been killed throughout that. Someone's got to know something, you know?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
You've got to be a real piece of work to do something like that. And it's like when you destroy a patch of bushland like this, it's not like you can go down to Bunnings and just chuck a couple of trees in and bang, you've magicked it back. Like, these trees take hundreds of years to grow sometimes. You know, it takes such a lot to regenerate that area.
I love the idea, though, that they put up banners, they paint some of the cut-down trees as well as a constant reminder to these people who wanted the view. That's what they've got to put up with now.
There's one particular council that took some interesting steps. They actually put shipping containers in place where the trees were, and they're going to leave them there for as long as it takes for the replacement trees to grow back. But
good.
You're right. I think the example you were suggesting, Sarah, is in WA, and they've gone and painted all of the old trees that are dead bright yellow to create a sort of eyesore in place. So it's a pretty strong warning for anyone that's considering improving their view. You might end up with something far less enjoyable than a tree.